Let's look at reviews. Reviews are the lifeblood of your business. Good reviews, lots of reviews, they make a big difference. And they also make a difference with respect to how Google and the rest of the search engines show your business listing. So let's do a search here on Google for plumber. And I'm going to do a search by zip code 30144, which is where we used to live, where my kids were born, in Kennesaw, Georgia. So let's look at this, and here are the Google results, and you can see that we've got from A, Superior Plumbing Service, all the way down to J, Alpha Plumbing. But let's notice the reviews, and I want you to understand that 25% of the population, which includes me, pays very close attention to not only the number of reviews, but the kind of reviews. So if we look at Superior Plumbing, the person in the top place, they have 25 reviews. The Plumbers Inc. has 37 reviews. And then it drops to 8 reviews, 4 reviews, and you see where it says more right here? This indicates that no one has reviewed this particular business listing, and you can see that's the case all the way down. So there is no direct correlation between number of reviews and where you list, but you can see generally if you have some reviews, a higher level of reviews, you're generally going to show at the top or closer to the top. Not always true, but for the most part. Well, let's go ahead and click on Superior Plumbing Reviews, and let's see what happens here. All right, now check this out. According to Google, we have a 1.5 out of a 5-star review. And as I scroll down this and look at these 25 reviews that Google is showing for Superior Plumbing, these reviews are horrible. Look at that, 1 star, 1 star, 1 star, 1 star. And by the way, 5 stars is good, 1 star is not good. Finally, we have a 5-star review. But look at this, 1 star all the way down. These are horrible reviews. So just because an organization has a lot of reviews doesn't mean that that's a good thing. Now, here's the paradox. If you have a lot of reviews, at least in this example, and they're poor reviews, it certainly seems to help where you show up in the search engines. I may be wrong about that, but in this case, it seemed to help. I would never hire this company. I would never contact this company with reviews this poor. Now, as we go down further, I want you to notice a couple of other things. Here's a review by CitySearch. Which is dated May 29th, 2008. Now it is already September 2009. So this review is about a year and 3 or 4 months old. These reviews, these next 3 where it says flag is inappropriate, I can click on this and flag them as inappropriate if I choose to, so can the business owner. But this is an indication to me that these people have done these reviews on Google. As we come down further, you will see that the remaining reviews which are dated October 2008 and before that date, are all on a site called kudzu.com. Now that's interesting. Kudzu is a review site, obviously. Kudzu is a plant that grew all over Atlanta, so I'm assuming this is a Southeast United States based review site. It doesn't have to be, but look at all these reviews. Now I want to show you something interesting. I'm going to go to Kudzu's site. Let's click on that, open link in new tab. And I want you to see the reviews in Kudzu. Now there's an interesting paradox here. When I go there, you'll notice this is for Superior Plumbing. And you'll notice off here to the right, you see all these quality 5-star reviews, 5-star reviews, 5-star reviews. Well, what's going on here? And you'll also notice that there are 150 reviews on this site. Now here's what's interesting. All of the reviews after October 2008 seem to be all 5-star reviews. Most of the reviews prior to October 2008 are all horrible reviews. So I'm going to have to assume one of a variety of things have happened here. One, either Google has looked at kudzu.com and has said, you know, we can no longer trust this site after October 2008, so we're not trusting this site. We're not going to show any more reviews from this site anymore. That's a possibility. And they would do that because, of course, they think people are spamming kudzu.com. Number 2, someone at Superior Plumbing could very well be going to kudzu.com and spamming, writing reviews that are not real reviews on kudzu.com, spamming the search engines. Now here's what's interesting. Google seems to be smart enough to realize that this doesn't make sense with all 1-star reviews, then all of a sudden they're all 5-star reviews. So you got to pay attention to this. All right, now let's assume you are a plumber. One of the things I would encourage you to do is to make sure, since obviously plumbers are being reviewed here on kudzu.com, is to make sure your customers can review your plumbing service at kudzu.com. Let's look up another search. I did a search for St. Petersburg, Florida bed and breakfast. Now you'll notice here that there are lots of reviews. In bed and breakfast generally you would find a lot of reviews. 95, 85, 113, 45, and you can see they slowly taper off, but down here you have some in the 60s. And let's see who's reviewing bed and breakfast in St. Petersburg. Well, here's one from TripAdvisor, the Hotel Guide, TripAdvisor. And let's keep scrolling down. You see TV Trip, TripAdvisor, TripAdvisor, TripAdvisor. So what I encourage you to do is if you're in the vacation rental business, bed and breakfast business, then you want your customers to be able to post reviews on sites like TripAdvisor, tvtrip.com, and I think we saw another one there as well, which was hotelguide.com. These are places where people can review your site. All right, now, here's a couple of things I've learned about reviews. One, I pay very close attention to them. If I see a lot of reviews, I generally click on that particular business listing. If I see a lot of poor reviews, I am not going to contact that person. If I see a lot of reviews and they are good reviews, I am very likely to contact that person. So your job, your goal, is to get lots of good reviews. Now here's what's interesting. Google doesn't just pick up reviews from kudzu.com or from tripadvisor.com. Google searches the whole internet, as do Bing and Yahoo and the rest of these sites. They search the whole internet looking for reviews. So wherever your customers post a review, there's a good chance Google's going to pick up on it. But if they don't trust that review site, then they're not going to pick up on it. So your job is to get good reviews. Now, there is a place for bad reviews. The last thing I would ever do is to discourage customers from putting down a bad review. People need to know about that. So if you're getting bad reviews, if someone has given you a bad review on TripAdvisor or one of these sites, on most of these sites, you have the ability to go in and comment on that. You can fix the problem with the customer and then go back and discuss what you did. I appreciate that when I see that on sites. So here's what you want to do. When you do service for somebody, you sell a product or service, when you follow up, ask them if they will email you to your email you a brief testimonial, 2 to 3 sentences at most. And what I would then do is I would send them a list of 2 or 3 testimonials I received from other customers to show them how easy it is to do. I'd send it to them and I'd ask them, would you please write me a brief testimonial just about our service? When they do, if it's a good testimonial, what I then do is I send that email back to them and I say, this is fantastic, thank you so much. Will you do me one more favor? Will you copy and paste your testimonial and put it on one of these sites? And I'll provide a link to one of those sites, whether again, it's TripAdvisor, Kudzu, or whoever, and so that everybody can see it. And what I do, again, I make sure that they have their testimonial so they can copy it, a link, they can paste it, and boom, all of a sudden I'm getting 1, 2, 3, 4 testimonials every week, and you can do the same thing. And in very short order, you're going to have some wonderful testimonials, hundreds of wonderful testimonials, and you're going to surpass every single person in your business with respect to the number of testimonials that you have. And as you can see, the greater the testimonials, the higher you are on the top of the search. Not always, but most of the time. And people are going to see these great testimonials and want to do work with you. All right, that's reviews. They're important. Go check it out. Go do it. And I'm anxious to see the wonderful reviews you have. Now, if you need help with this whole local search process, getting on the local search engines, on the 100+ places where people look for you, getting near the top, having your listing optimized and reviews put on there and great citations, we can help. Contact us over here at vizonthenet.com and let us know how we can help you. And in very short order, we can start generating lots and lots of leads for your local business. Hope to talk to you soon. Thank you.